Hi, I'm Amber, one half of the travel influencing duo with Husband in Tow. Together with my husband Eric, we have traveled the world looking to promote hotel properties, restaurants, and other travel brands. And over the last 20 years of traveling and the last 5 years of being travel influencers, some days I feel like we've seen it all. We've stayed everywhere from budget properties to the Ritz-Carlton. We've dined on street food in Michelin star restaurants and everything in between. While traveling, we became frustrated with how many of the hotels, both big and small, failed to take advantage of the investment they were making in working with us as influencers. We quickly found out that a lot of these hotels failed to realize the enormous power of social media, not merely from working with influencers, but even at a more basic level. We created WHIT Media to provide actionable steps to hotels like yours to help them realize the enormous power of social media and to help them use those social channels to increase bookings and increase F&B revenue. Over the last 5 years, we've grown our social following from 0 to over 160,000 followers with limited resources. We didn't have the backing of a big marketing budget. For the most part, this was done as a team of 2, and in the early days, a team of 1, as Eric was truly in tow. Being travel influencers is amazing. It can be a lot of fun sharing our experiences with our fans and followers, but it's a lot of hard work too. Now, I spent 10 years as a corporate tax attorney, and Eric spent almost 15 years in advertising and sales. We bring this professional experience of working with executives from Fortune 500 companies to both our travel blog and to our consulting clients, because we believe that you can have a personality but also still be professional in the social media world. We are social media consultants and trainers who've worked hand in hand with hotel properties to help transform their social media channels to increase bookings and increase F&B sales. We've worked over the last 2 years on both consulting contracts and in-person training with hotel management and staff to help them improve their performance and reach their marketing goals. Because we know what works and what doesn't when it comes to social media channels in the hospitality industry. We've seen many hotels struggle with communicating their brand on social media. It's sometimes frustrating for us to see hotels that seem to not even have a basic understanding of some of the social media applications. We've also seen hotels who have someone young managing their social media accounts solely because if they're young, they must know social. But if they don't know how to communicate about your brand and market your brand professionally on your social media channels, they're actually doing a disservice to your hotel property. In fact, we've seen a lot of hotels that have actually lost revenue because of their activities on social media. Let me tell you a story. Just recently, I contacted a local hotel to find out what hours their rooftop bar was open. I couldn't seem to find the information anywhere on their Facebook page or their website. Now granted, it was a Saturday morning and I sent them a Facebook message, but it took 6 days for them to respond. And for a 24/7 business, in my mind, that's unacceptable. In order to get the answer to my question, we actually had to walk to the hotel and ask them at the front desk. That is slightly annoying. As a result, we did not go to that rooftop bar that evening, and in fact, we haven't been there since. They simply lost revenue because they weren't paying attention to their social channels. We don't want this to happen to you. We don't want you to make those same mistakes. Instead of sending revenue and business to your competitors, we want you to capture those dollars by figuring out the right way to engage on social media and to manage customer service issues so that you can be successful on social. It took us 5 years as professional travel bloggers and influencers, working seemingly 24/7 to build our brand. We're going to show you our tried and true techniques in only a few weeks. We eat, breathe, and sleep social media for both our brand and our students. We've had great success with our in-person trainings for hotels, but we wanted to bring those trainings to a larger audience. Your social media channels will improve through engaging content and increased follower growth. Your hotel will increase bookings and revenue from F&B. If we can figure this out, so can you. After all, I'm just an influencer who has figured it out, and we're going to show you how.